If you ask a local where the coolest place to live is outside of downtown Charleston, you're going to hear one name over and over again, Park Circle. It's trendy, it's vibrant, and it is arguably the entertainment capital of North Charleston. But it didn't become popular overnight. This is a neighborhood that has evolved from a working class industrial hub into a hipster haven that's seen over $20 million in reinvestment. But is it all craft beer and festivals, or are there downsides you need to know about before you sign a contract? I'm Brett Lee, your Charleston Realtor with the Shawn Cleary team at Keller Williams, and today I'm giving you the unvarnished truth, pros, cons, and prices on Park Circle. Welcome to Keys to Low Country Living. Now, as a Charleston native who planted my roots right back here after 22 years in the Army, I can tell you, Park Circle hits different. Unlike the master plan communities in Somerville or Mount Pleasant that we talk about a lot, Park Circle has grit and history. It was originally designed as a garden city back in the early 1900s. The streets radiate outward from a central green space, the circle, which means you don't get those rows of cookie-cutter vinyl boxes. You get character. One of the biggest selling points here is simple, geography. Park Circle sits in the heart of North Charleston. You're roughly 9 miles from downtown Charleston and about 6 miles from the airport. For my military families stationed at Joint Base Charleston or young professionals working at Boeing, this location is a logistical dream. You have immediate access to I-26 and I-526. You can be at the beach, at work, or at a fine dining restaurant downtown in 15 to 20 minutes. That convenience is a huge reason property values here have stayed resilient. But let's be real, people don't move here just to be close to the interstate. They move here for the lifestyle. East Montague Avenue is the heartbeat of this community. It's packed with locally owned restaurants, bars, and shops. You can grab a slice at EVO Pizzeria, catch live music, or hit up some of the best breweries in the state like Holy City or Firefly Distillery. It's social without being chaotic. It's walkable, and it has a massive sense of community. And for families, they just opened the world's largest inclusive playground right in the center of the circle. It's 55,000 square feet of fun right next to baseball fields and a weekly farmers market. So what does it cost to buy into this lifestyle? As of late 2025, the market here is steady, but prices vary wildly depending on the condition of the home. While the median for a single-family home sits around $510,000, that number doesn't tell the whole story. You can still find smaller, older homes that need a lot of work in the low 300s. These are your investment opportunities. On the other end, if you want a fully renovated historic bungalow or a brand new infill construction, you're easily looking at the 700s, 800s, or even pushing up to $1 million. And for townhomes, expect to pay around $435,000 for something move-in ready. It's not cheap anymore, but compared to downtown Charleston, you still get a lot of character for your money. Okay, I promised you the unvarnished truth. As much as I love Park Circle, it is not for everyone. Here are the negatives you need to know. First, the noise. Remember how I said it's convenient to the airport? Well, that comes at a cost. Depending on where you are in the neighborhood, you will hear flight paths. You also have active train tracks running through the area. If you're sensitive to noise, you need to spend some time here before you buy. Second, this neighborhood is in transition. You might have a $1 million renovation right next door to a property that hasn't really been touched in the last 40 years. While the central circle is very polished, the further out you go, the grittier it can get. You need to be comfortable with a mixed income transitioning environment. Third is the housing stock. Many of these homes were built in the 1940s and 50s. That means classic charm, yes, but it also means small closets, older plumbing, and lack of insulation. You need to have a rigorous home inspection here. And finally, schools. While there are some great magnet and charter options nearby, the zoned schools in North Charleston have historically been a mixed bag compared to areas like Mount Pleasant or the Dorchester II district. If you have school-aged kids, this is the part of the equation where we really need to sit down and look at your specific options. So, who is Park Circle for? If you want a sterile, perfectly manicured suburb with an HOA that measures your grass, this ain't it. But if you want a community with a pulse, if you want walkability, character, neighbors who actually know each other, Park Circle is hard to beat. Whether you're looking for a fixer-upper in North Charleston or a new build in Somerville, my mission is to help you write the next chapter of your story. I've put my contact info in the description below. Shoot me a text, give me a call if you want to find out if Park Circle is right for you now. I'm Brett Lee. Thanks for watching Keys to Low Country Living. Let's find your next home together.